Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and last session we were trying to make stuff. In this session, we will continue trying to make stuff. Look, honestly, I could be less specific about things. I think this is what I do now. I'm just not specific, and everyone knows what I mean. No, let's try that again. What we need to do is we really need to make more explosives. The number of explosives, severely not enough. So we're going to see what we can do about that. Now I've got a couple of plans. First off, I was doing my usual scouting, and the problem is glycerol is just not being made. Because apparently we just have too much bloody chlorine. So we're just going to dump that and just let it flow for a bit. And see what happens. Chlorine's a pain because you can never really get rid of it easily. That sucks. But the reason why chlorine's a problem is because this stuff, we need caustic solution. Now, another interesting fun fact is I don't think the caustic solution that we make here has ever been used for anything other than to dump, which is not ideal. Looks like some of it works, but not all of it. So we're going to just do a bit of upgrades here and there just to get that to all work and be all smooth and stuff. And see if that will help. Oh wait, that's... That's probably a better idea. I really want to focus on going up there, don't I? And then if it all jams up, then it goes out there very fast. Okay. That's good. That should help. We need to make a lot more ECH, and then the ECH turns into glycerol. Well, actually, right now the ECH just needs to turn into ECH, but that's alright. It'll get that stuff all figured out. That's very important. And it looks like it's going well. So we might have still a bit more shortage of caustic solution, but with what I've added, it shouldn't be a problem. We should get caustic solution going as fast as it possibly can. And with caustic, oh sorry, yep. And with that going, the ECH gets made, and then that fills up this tank faster. These tanks are kind of a pain, admittedly, but that's okay. How much ECH do we really need? We need actually quite a lot. For epoxy, but then again, epoxy will mostly be sorted. That's interesting. Okay, but it's as long as the ECH does a bit better, I think we're okay. Now the glycerol is being made, and we need the glycerol to make the explosives. That's the way you play it when you play this game. The explosives are the reason we're not launching rockets, because quite frankly we don't have enough rocket fuel. I am no rocket man, I suppose. But I wish to be a rocket man. Classic Elton John song. I'm not a rocket man at the moment, but I would like to be one if possible. Please, sir. May I be a rocket man? That's just what the song's called. It's a very long title. I don't know what he was thinking. Okay. Alright, now we can actually ditch these. And we can probably fix this up so we can fit a few more tracks of explosives. I think that's a good idea. Now they say you can never have too many tracks of explosives. That's the sort of thing a psychopath would say. Am I a psychopath? I'm gonna say no. But again, that's what all the psychopaths tell you, isn't it? They all try to tell you they're not crazy. Oh, it's the bloody mirrored. I hate mirrored. If I was going to do this again, I would not do mirrored. Just really painful to work. Right, and we do need to... What is that? Power pole, okay. Okay, and then we just power it up. We may have a problem with wastewater. And definitely have a problem with whatever madness I'm witnessing right here. So we just upgrade everything just a bit, and that should fix those problems. Nice. And sure enough, you better believe it, you bet your sweet butt that we're making more explosives. Though that does seem like it's not working quite the way I wanted to. No, it is. More explosives mean more rocket fuel. More rocket fuel means more happy SeiferKatt. If there's one thing I'd like to see more in this life, it's more happy SeiferKatt. That just makes sense that I would want to be happy. Isn't that what everyone really wants, just to be a bit happier? Of course it is. Okay, that's good. I'm feeling good about this. We are making how many explosives? 128 boxes per minute. That might still not be enough. We dare make more? It'd be foolish. Or maybe we just do this. And, oh, darn it. My haste modules again, how rude. 160, but we've got filled up with something. We're all filled up with wastewater, did we? That happens sometimes, I guess. Alright, so what's wrong with the wastewater? Oh, I bet you I cut it, the connection. Not working with that. I did in... that connection relied on that. Okay, that's fine. What we do is we just do this, connect it through there, connect through there, wastewater's gone. Okay. Maybe just to be on the safe side, we pump it out as well. Really make sure. Okay, so 160 from up from 140. I think that's improvement. Oh, it takes 30 glycerol per thing. Okay, that's okay. Part of me wonders if I should turn this into a cargo wagon too. I've got the... Should. You know what? If you can, you should. And oh no, things aren't being supplied fast enough. That sounds like a me problem. So we have to fix that. We have to just make more. Like that's... No. Oh no, it's like, I need to do work to make this work better. Yeah, okay. We're gonna deal with it. That's not the factory's fault. That's your fault. Or problem, rather. What I'd like to do is sort of copy... One of these is not working the way it should be. Oh, I see, because it should be like that. Okay. Bugs, tree, grass, algae are all finished. That's right. That is exactly right, Dave. Do that, and then hopefully, if I've mathed everything correctly, this mathed. Like I mathed anything at all, really. Let's be honest, I mathed nothing. Do these work? No, for different reasons as well. One is because we need to do some chemical plant mirroring. Okay, that's good. Then we need to wastewater out. Okay, that's an easy fix as well. Okay, then we need to put the glycerol in, which We've kind of made difficult for ourselves, but that's okay. This roll came from up here, right? It did. Gotta turn it around a bit. And, more pipes. Yes, we do. Okay. And we're still lacking nitric acid. Which comes from up here and used to over to here, and it still would if we connected it. After you finish, we're getting 5 ducks a minute. No, man, that's going to be for the next base. Next base is 5 ducks per minute. I'm not sure I'm actually committing to that at this stage, but maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm committing to 5 ducks per minute, but if anywhere I'm going to commit to it, it's not going to be this base. Definitely 100% not this base is going to commit to 5 ducks per minute. That would hurt me. $249 explosives per minute. That's even better. That's filling up like 5 of these a minute. That's still not much, is it? Oh, goodness gracious. These are... Oh no, these locomotives, they're still using train 1s. Idiots, get that shit out of here. No, 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 no. This train is actually much more important than that these days. Like, when this train goes, it needs to go. Might as well make it go now, right? Okay, so that's going to go make rocket fuel. It's still making a little bit of rocket fuel, but I don't think it... I wonder whether we need to have like a second rung of that as well. A good idea? Who knows? But it uses 50 rocket fuel a minute, and this creates 240. So, you know what? Maybe that is a good reason to make more of these. What do they need to be? Chemical plant 2s. I got any of those, right? Actually, do we make chemical plant 3s? We bloody do. You know what? There is some improvements to be gained. Oh ho ho! If I remembered where I was supposed to go, that would be way easier. I've forgotten where the chemical plant 3s are. That's alright, I'm sure we're walking in somewhat the right direction. Okay, north of that madness. Just down here. Okay, so I overshot a little bit. That's alright. Because chemical plant 3s will do a lot better. We could also get better speed modules in here. Now, in my experience of doing these sorts of things, it'll be great having these improvements, but it'll be very quick when these improvements become clear that I don't need them. That's okay. Okay. What next do I need to do? I mean, how am I feeling about the speed modules? I've got 21 of them. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. I'm actually pretty pleased with this number. Oh, well, the train's gonna go leave and drop off some rocket fuel. Nice. It's very important that we just keep the rocket fuel coming. Otherwise, we have no rockets launching, and that's just going to slow down our finishing this mod. I would like to continue trying to build Android 2s today, and that'll be proceeding very soon. What if I just do a straight upgrade on just all of this? Would that do the job? That'll probably do the job. probably needed to have belt 4s here, but that's alright, we can go grab that. They can come over to me. Oh, I missed the 5 apparently. That basically doubles the rocket fuel production. That's what you want to see. Make sure that we're not doing anything silly with belts. Oh, they can easily sustain that. So then the next question is, we are making currently 167 per minute, which is a good number. We're about to make that number go higher. To 192, so I think it's 30 per minute, which is a good number. We've run out of aluminium wire. Aluminium wire, that's a strange thing to run out of. Multiple reasons. We'll go deal with that in a moment. I want to finish off what I'm working on here. Oh. Do that. Fine. Once the belt 4 train makes it here, then we can... It looks like it's going to be here in a moment. We've got the methane, we've got hydrochloric acid is fine. Ammonia, probably a little light, but that's probably going to... Turn that 20,000. Come on down, buddy. Buckaroony. Okay, I think we're good. Thank you. Alright, that's fixing up those belts. Doesn't really need to, but you know what? Might as well. Be rude not to fix up the belts, right? It deserves a place of importance in my factory. Okay, let's go figure out what's going on with aluminium wires then. Okay. The number one thought is, what's going on with aluminium wires? That's what all the people want to know. The answer is, we just don't really have a lot of them right now. Okay. My answer to that is always, just put more beacons in there. Oh look, it's also using the, oh goodness gracious, that was a mistake. We're using the old things, which is not great. Don't want the train loaded up faster. Oh goodness, and it's using a train 1. Oh no, oh. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Get that shit out of here. Okay. That'll probably load up enough. I think that's probably making everything we need up there. Okay. So let's get the beacons up and running. Yeah, focus on that part. That's fine. Cool. Some extra speed going, that'll fill the belts up with wires. No, it does also mean the wires having to do more work, but that's okay. Not too fussed about that. We can speed everything up here anyway. Do a little bit of a shoop. Yeah, see, that's good. That's what you want to see. That wire in the in here. The rods could be going a bit better. 30, how about speed 40? You like that? Don't really care. Getting it whether you want it or not. And can we fit another one in somewhere? Oh, we can. Oh. Good. That should mean that train can then leave. Hasn't left yet, but it's certainly thinking about leaving. Oh. Oh wait, did I break the explosives train? I may have broken the explosives train when I upgraded it. No, it's good. Okay, so where is the aluminium wire train going? It's going to go make rocket fuel. Hell yes, that's what I wanted. My voice kind of cracked there, but we're going to ignore that. Hell yes! Okay. Okay, I'm seeing some delays here. What is the purpose of our delays? It's graphene. Apparently there's in shortage. Hey, Tower, how you doing? I think we need to get sandstone sorted out. I don't think we actually did that last time. I think we thought about it. I don't think we did it. Sure enough, there are sandstone things in there. Those are filling up delightfully. What if we just speed this up just a tad? Don't you gotta speed things up just a tad, you know? And sure enough, just bam, everything just goes better. That should be making a lot more rocket fuel. At least once the wires start going through properly. Nope, still need to go a bit faster, I think. How about we go faster here, and then faster, say, here. Yes! Oh. See, what we could do, what would be a better idea, is if we say... unboxed a couple of those. We are out of... Okay. It's not going to be ideal, but it'll be what we have. You know what, it seems to fix itself anyway, so I don't think it really matters. They should all be manufacturing rocket fuel now. Yeah! Cool. Now, graphene was my next issue. Now, as I said, I believe my issue with graphene is not what you would normally consider the normal issue. Or the fact that we have sandstone that's just not being mined very well. So if we say come over here-ish, and what we'll do is we'll also set up a robot to be over here-ish as well. You need to put sandstone there and sandstone there. And that should allow a new level of sandstonery. right now sandstonery is rather quiet, and that I will not abide by. Despite the fact I am being forced to abide by it, regardless of what I wish. No, that's not you, that's you. The sandstone train is coming. You can see it on the small map. Okay. 3.4 million sandstone to go there, that's good. That goes from 307,000 to 0.9 million. Do you have any more? No, that's it. Okay, that's fine. That should really help out. Because I believe my problems with graphene is not laziness based, but instead based around the fact that we just don't have the sandstone, which should hopefully be fixed now. Where's graphene from anyway? Graphene was over here. Clearly I'm wrong. Graphene. Oh, I was close. Over here. I can't help but notice we've got no graphene coming through. That's, in a word, disappointing. Oh. It appears the slowdown is not what I had thought it would be. Slowdown. Because we've got old nanofabs. Gross, gross, gross. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to upgrade... I could place them, but I'm worried that I'm going to break something in doing that, so I'm just upgrading like this. We're going to need more nanofabs. Bit of a shame, but that's alright. The next step of this ingenious plan, however... Move those a little bit. Hydrate? We can hydrate. Thanks, Ghost, for reminding me. And redeemed stretch. Okay, we've got a stretch as well. Alright, big stretch. Ooh. Well, I felt something click there. That's never good. Or maybe that's the best. Who knows? I'm not a doctor. I don't know. We're going to get rid of these. I think these were great for a time, but now I think they're bad. Because what we can do... raw. Exactly. And we've run out of large beacons as well. Oh dear. As a plus note, we did actually apparently have more nanofabs, so that's cool, I suppose. That should result in faster graphene, which that appears to be the problem. It wasn't the graphene is not being made, it's the fact that it's just being made so slowly. That should change soon. Okay, what did I want? Beacon. It might actually be faster to just run and go get the beacons myself. Okay. If you want something done right, you're going to have to get into a spider and just get it done. Classic phrase. I think everyone's parents use that no matter what language they speak. How are we going with glycerol? Not great. But we're still trying to pump this full of ECH. And we've got a train that's run out of fuel. The good news is we'll be near that train, so we can get that sorted while we're there. Oh, you know. You win some, you lose some. Oxygen's at 98.85%. That's highly exciting. I could not be more excited if I had tried. I'm not going to try to be more excited. I'll pull something on my back. I've already done that. But why would you go and do that twice? Demonic uranium. Uranium. Feels like a thing I may have said, but I'm not quite sure why. Oh, right. 988. Right. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. There's an extra 6. It's fine. Extra 6s is not demonic. Guys. Come on. Let's put in 100 more batteries. And let's go to where you're from. Over there, okay. Now, if I have a funny feeling, yep, these have never been connected. The decimal, it doesn't count. Yeah, exactly, it's 66.6. It's okay. Okay, and we go back to fixing this up. You might have a problem with... No, we're fine with haste modules. Spider will get across on its own. Good job, Spider. Supposedly the number is actually 616. Where's that come from? Well, the first 2 letters of decimal, then of devil, and then demon. Coincidence. You're right. With truth like that, I don't think it could be a coincidence. Might be correct. I can't dispute that, no matter how much I may want to. Then again, this is how we get systems like, you know, imperial measurements. And you can't trust imperial measurements. I can't. I don't understand them. They're confusing and strange to me. What do we got? Why 616? I always thought it was because it was... The number 6 was a bad number because 7 was a holy number. I always thought that's how that worked. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I always thought it's because, like, 7 was regarded as a holy number. And that's why 7 was good. Oh, 6 was bad because it is not 7. Are we going backwards? We're going backwards. But then again, I'm hardly a theologian. So I accept that I may be incorrect on my remembrance. This is the Diablo Musica. How it dwarfs? Dwarfs? That's a German word if I ever saw one. What we're going to do is pop that in there. We have to figure out what to do with all this gravel in a moment, but that's alright. We can figure that out. It's just gravel. We can probably just chuck gravel down there, that's fine. And then if we start putting the beacons in here. Okay, that's a good start, I think. Oh yeah, no, it gets mad. I forgot. Like, placement of beacons 101, it gets mad. Do we want to speed these up as well? I mean, resources are all fairly easy to come by, so I think speed is probably more of the essence. You need more daily games to play. You already do Wordle, Quirtle, Octal, Nerdle, and Squaddle. Are all those real? Are all those real things? None of those were made up. Some of those feel like they could have been made up. I'm pretty sure none of them were, but they feel like they could have been made up. Oh, actually, I want to hold on to that one. Don't burn down your house. Don't burn your house down. There's like a daily video games one that I quite enjoyed. Don't ask me what it's called because I do not remember. But if you typed in daily video game Wordle, it'll probably come up. I mean, there's also Squirtle, I think, which is about Pokemon. I could be wrong on that one, but I feel like that is actually a thing. There's a Pokemon one, and I want to say it's called Squirtle. And if it isn't, it should have been. Oh my god, because that's such a good name. I saw a really good stuffed toy Gengar today from Pokemon. So round and fluffy, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. I didn't look at the price tag because I didn't need it, but I'm willing to bet it would have been way more money than I would want to spend. I'm fairly confident in that. Go deliver those. How are we going with the spaceships? We've got lots of spaceships? We've run out of satellites, it would appear. Probably, if I take a guess, the reason would be lack of satellites. Probably rocket fuel again, honestly. Rocket fuel should be... I don't know why I bother speaking sometimes, it's clearly... Oh wait, we have a problem with compressed oxygen? Are you serious? Is compressed oxygen literally the problem we're having? We can make that. Easily. And I don't know where you're trying to go, but whatever you're trying to do there is not going to work, is it? Looks like we got 150 science, but that's not many. 150 times 5, that's 750? No. I don't know. Actually. 150, 300, 450, 600, 750. Yeah, it is. Wow, okay. Go me, I suppose. Very proud of myself there. Oh, we got another uranium. Very exciting. Okay, and more ships are being launched as we speak. Good. Okay, rocket fuel is needed. Do we have electrolyzers? We, oddly enough, do not. Okay. Well, more or less good news. Looks like we're sort of going the right way for them. we get the electrolyzers, we pick them up, then we go and make more compressed oxygen, which is really easy to do, I think. Alright. God, there are so many train stations, it's ridiculous, this run. Gimli just puked. He was in his cat tree, so it's an elevated sprinkler of cat puke. Oh no, Gimli! Oh no. Gimli. Poor little cat. Or Dave who has to clean it. Gimli had to clean his own. I'm aware that's not going to be too helpful. Does Gimli leave the house, or is Gimli like purely a house cat? I guess it's probably very cold where you're at, so probably house cat is my guess. I don't know. Hence the question, I suppose. Okay, so this makes 21,000 oxygen. But it wants 43,000. What we could do is put some tanks here, so just that way when it slows down a bit, it can store it and we don't really need to make more. Is that really worth my time? Yeah, why not? We do need some big tanks though. Oh, there we go, Big Tank City, USA. I'm a little bit worried about the limestone. So let's go to you, who has clearly fallen out of a train at some point. Okay, can you go get the limestone, please? Don't fall out of the train again, please. All I ask of you. Some would say I ask too much. Okay, we're here. Why are we here? Large tanks, that's what we wanted. Gimli is a purely indoors cat. That makes sense. I like how the cat doesn't want to go outside. It's too scary. Too many birds. I don't actually know why the cat doesn't go outside. I assume it's a safety thing. But I like the idea that it's scared of birds. Cats being afraid of birds is the funniest thing to me. That being said, like, when I was growing up, there were some scary ass birds. Now, a cat was not having any of it. Fair enough, they were like dive bombing the poor cat. And it was getting quite terrorized by birds. Poor little thing. Go this way. Go that way. That way we can store 1.5 million oxygen at any given time. Sees outside and freaks out. He'll sit out there for a short time, but then let's go outside. That's fair. I feel the same way about going outside some days. I also sit outside for a short time and then want to go back inside. I can respect that. No, I probably want to do it more like this. Yeah. That fills that all up, and then these will slowly fill up. Yeah, that's good. We don't really need to make it more. I think we just need to have more of a buffer. So, aluminium wires. I think we burned through a lot more aluminium wires than I'd originally considered. No, you don't. fine though. It's not really a big deal. It's just interesting. Okay, ammonia drop. Ammonia should be coming in, right? Ammonia is not coming in. What? How much ammonia does this thing take per minute? 69,000. Ew. How much ammonia do we have just sitting here right now? 500,000. Okay. Interesting. Do we want to perhaps consider making this tank bigger? Or do we want to consider making ammonia here? What's easier? Ammonia. Sorry, just want to check something first off. Yeah, we're good. We're still good to hang around with this for a bit longer. So ammonia takes hydrogen and nitrogen. Well, hydrogen we get from here, and nitrogen we get from the air. That will just make ammonia for us. That's actually relatively easy to make ammonia. Why don't we? The answer is there's no reason not to. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of grab this hydrogen as well, the best we can. And we're going to connect it to there. We are going to put some tanks in here though. This is the important part of this. Because I see no reason not to support it if we can. So hydrogen is being collected in here. Kinda cool. Okay, the nitrogen, which is going to be a little painful. You know what they say about nitrogen, if it's not a little painful, what you doing? Everybody knows nitrogen hurts sometimes. Alright. There we go. You can take about 2 of these on your own. And then, how much? Okay, well, actually, I don't think I've got any distillers, which I think I need to separate the nitrogen. Rest air gives me, yeah, I need distilleries. Okay. Fine, just bring them over as well. Why not? Yeah. Take out a couple more pipes. Might as well connect everything. No reason not to, right? Ah, my substations have arrived. Thank you. have my distilleries. Wonderful. Now, I really don't care as long as we walk away with some nitrogen. Like that. And then we can just ditch the residual and that. And how much of this do we need? We need... honestly, just like one more will do it. Right then. Pick that up like that. Okay, now that is more meant as a stopgap measure. So the plan is we're not actually going to put this into the tanks. We will put it into tanks, but not the tanks. And we're going to that. Because you'd be a fool not to. Go like that. And so it'll only, it won't go into these tanks. A very important part of this. We are again waiting for explosives, but that's fine. Want to do another one of these? Why not? No coward. And that will provide us plenty of ammonia. Let it go. One release reason to stop. So, the reason it stopped is, as always, explosives. I believe this time glycerol is the problem. Yes, it is. Yep. Well, I kind of knew that it would be very soon anyway. It's alright. ECH is still ticking along, which is good. And hopefully that train is... I was hoping that train would just be stuck there. How much ECH does this really need to go through? I guess it goes through a lot, huh? I mean, it's needed for all the epoxy, so I suppose that does kind of make sense. But slowing down my game plan, which I will not accept. Is there another way to make glycerol? Out of oil. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we go back to our biology and see if we can, how we're doing with oil, because the original plan is just dump it into the ocean. But maybe we can use it. Because the fish are being turned into sludge. Okay, so what if we turn fish into oil? You have to deal with lithium chloride, which... But now we can just box it. I'm not hugely fussed about that. Yeah. Turn fish into oil, and then oil into glycerol, and then we'll be good. Best you get when you finish the oxygen goal. What? I get another recipe when I finish oxygen? Wait, what? Why would I get another recipe when I finish oxygen? That I unlock research when I finish oxygen? Really? Hmm. Gated behind the goal. I haven't even seen that. Biochemistry 7. Oh wait, hang on. Biochemistry 7. I'm not doing Biochemistry 7. I don't think. There's Biochemistry 7. Isn't that like... I don't need that to win. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. There you go, my version doesn't even have the recipe. Well, there you have it. Where was this oil coming from? Oh, we were making it another way. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, where are my fish? Time to stop crushing fish. Box of sugar, 1 bacteria turned to 60 glycerol. That would have been amazing. I would love that. That's not a real thing. Okay, so we're going to just... You know what, we're not going to get rid of that. Okay. So, distillery, we wish to make oil. Regular oil, don't worry. Add us some fish. Fish eggs is actually way easier, but we'll do it this way first. So we need saline water. Saline water's a pain. You know what? Fish eggs? What are the fish eggs? These. Going around in circles. Do we not overproduce fish eggs? Wait, we do. They go... They get crushed. Oh look, and sometimes they do get crushed into stuff. Okay, no, never mind. This oil is so much easier to make out of fish eggs. Still need saline water. Never mind, it's just as painful. Here I am trying to make things very simple for myself, and all I'm doing is hurting myself. 2 boxes of sugar and 1 bacteria would have been amazing. Okay, we don't have any water pumps. I guess we need to get them. Right. We're not really in any hurry to get this. It's just faster we get glycerol, probably the happier I'll be. And I want to be happy. I wouldn't go to Biochemistry 7 anyway, because Biochemistry 7 is so far out of my path that it's just not worth me going towards. I've got that at least. I got that going for me. You know the truth. My laziness knows no bounds. see this, I'm like, those trains better be moving soon or else there's going to be hell to pay. And then they just shift ever so slightly. I'm like, good enough. You don't have to go far, just go somewhere, and then I'm happy. Okay, 50 seawater intakes. I think I had problems with intakes before, so I think that's why we didn't have a lot of it just then. When Artificial Intelligence 2 is finished, then we can start making our Android 2s, but they're not really urgently a rush. We don't need to make those until this is also done. And that's still going to be 120 space science, so. Okay, that is 120K. Oh, that's actually the harder one, believe it or not. Believe it or not, that one is longer. Yeah, well then we definitely need more glycerol. Okay, so I'm still doing what needs to be done. This is still the correct action. And label a train limit of 1 there. And we're going to need to make saline water. Now we've done this a bunch of times, but I forget how to do it every time. So we turn seawater into saline water and then we get wastewater. Okay, that's actually really easy. That's 72. Wow. 2 to 3 ratio. My goodness, he knows ratios. Alas, poor Yorick. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew his ratio. You have no outfall pipes. Oh. Probably need to leave for a while. Okay, outfall pipes. Outflow pipes? Outfall pipes. It really makes sense to call them outflow pipes, but that's not what they're called. Doesn't matter what it makes sense to call them, it's not what they're called. Okay. Make sure the guy hasn't fallen off a train. It's something I am legitimately afraid of. Okay. Then with our massive amounts of saline water, and our knowledge of where fish exist, we can use the solvay method for this. Okay, so amino acids, we can just dump that in the ocean, right? Yes. Good to know. So now you can just dump things in the ocean if you don't want them. It's the environmentally friendly way to deal with your problems. Don't like the guy in your office? Dump him in the ocean. I mean, every problem you've got can be solved with dump it in the ocean. I don't need to tell you that. You all know that. Well, a known fact. One more. Okay. We're bringing the saline water to a series of a long pipe. I'm going to do a few long pipes though, I think. And by now, I'm hoping my outflow pipe has arrived outfall pipe, as it's actually called. But it has not yet arrived, so we'll keep. And we'll put a pump in it because pumps are cool. My pipes are my outfalls close. Ever. Hello. You're in the train? Get out of the train. Give me what you got. Give me what you got. I don't care about anything else in your inventory. I'm not sure why you care about what's in your inventory. Okay. You may leave. Okay, so we're gonna have wastewater and we go. Okay. Looks like a job for a spider. Thank you, Spider, for being here. Oh, Spidey, you're always here when I need. Here's a spider. Here's a spider. What is it? It's a spider. Were you not listening? Very clear. It's a spider. Don't even need. Oxygen's at 99.28. My goodness, that's high. Oxygen will be finished today without a doubt, right? Right. I like how I say without a doubt and then doubt myself. Like, I have no doubt that it'll be finished, right, guys? Right? It'll be finished? Where's your conviction, Seif? Okay. So with that, we should be able to start crushing these things into a nice little oil. Now, we do have a problem with the lithium chloride, of course. Which, the plan for the lithium chloride, we're going to box it and then throw it down a well. I am only slightly joking. I'm not going to throw it down a well, because there's no wells. But if there was wells, where it'd be going? Okay, that should last us a while. There we go. Lovely. And now the oil. Now, very likely that oil is going that way. Where's that oil going? Oh, it was needed to make beta predecessors. No. What are they called? Not beta predecessors. Beta things. Oh, and we're turning them into trees into oil. That's cool. Arthropods. That's right. They're not called beta arthropods. What are they called? No. Progenitors. Yeah, eventually. Okay, and I'm going to put a pump there. That way the oil fills up that. Good. Now we make with the oil with steam. Steam. That was a good cackle from Panda. That was a good cackle from Panda. I don't know what that was. That was picked up, and that's fun. Okay, how do we make steam? Oxygen and hydrogen. Nope. Well, actually, that would do the job, wouldn't it? Yeah, right. This is another one of those things that I put down somewhere and I don't know where it is now. You know, I bet you I do know where they are. I bet you they're all, like, over here. They are. Go grab my stuff. Behold my stuff. It occurred to me, I don't have any tanks to carry glycerol. Really not making this easy for myself, am I? Well. Okay. What was my stuff? I wish to behold my stuff. Hey, there's my outflows. Cute. Those. I probably don't need those. Any more distilleries? I don't know, I'll take them anyway. Okay, I think we're good. How's this going? So we need more satellites. Okay. So now... It's like a terrible SpongeBob ripoff. And I hate SpongeBob, so... Yeesh. Yeah, it really is a bad computerized voice. Panda was watching something on, like, a talk of sorts, some sort of tick of talks, and it was just a very annoying voice. I don't know what was up with it, but I didn't like it. Okay, we need steam. Okay, so first we have to make we need to separate things, and then we turn into steam, I guess. It'll probably work. Is that the right order of things? Oh, we need to purify it first. Do we really? Which means we also need to ditch the wastewater, but that's alright, we can figure that out in a moment. Oh, really? One of these really purifies a lot of water very quickly, doesn't it? Kind of impressed by that. Okay, then we're going to electrolyze this water. We get... Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have combustion engines. The things that I throw away so easily every time. Anyway, let's go throw away a bunch more combustion engines. That's combust, not compust. Making that mistake. Alright, it'll be here eventually. And that'll make steam, and then with that steam we can make glycerol and fatty acids. The fatty acids will just dump into the ocean. Oh, we can't just dump it into the ocean? Ah, crap. You can turn 6 fatty acids and 1 glycerol into 5 oil. Wait, hang on. Is that track? $75 divided by 15. I'm confused. There's 5. So, wait. $75 divided by 6. There's 12. Okay, so it's actually not really making us that much glycerol. Unless, of course, we have more productivity on... Productivity in general, I suppose. Not really ideal. It's loopable. You don't get much. No, I've just realized that. Well, screw it. That's what we've got. We'll loop what we can, I suppose. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. The scale is just going to increase. That's all. That the scale has to increase. The scale has to increase. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Nothing. I can't do anything about it. Okay, and then this makes steam somehow. Might want to check biodiesel. Why? What's biodiesel going to help me with? Right, it can make steam. But then I need methanol. Nope, you know what? I don't care. Fine. It's just the life we have to live now. Okay, power this. It's not my only way to make glycerol, it's just a backup. Okay, so you've made a shit ton of steam. Good job. Proud of you. And then with the steam and the oil, we're going to make fatty acids and glycerol somehow. Using that. We turn the fatty acids back into oil. Okay, sure, why not? Glycerol? Oh. What is this actually called? Oil cracking. Okay. We do not have enough pipes for this, I'm fairly certain. Maybe we do. Fairly certain we don't actually, but that's alright, we'll do what we can with it. Then we get oil from... Yeah. Okay. Connect that properly, please. That pump there. Shorten that however possible. It's not really possible, but that's alright. Okay, so that's making a lot of glycerol. Now, usually I would like that. But herein lies the problem. We've got to get rid of the fatty acids. Fatty acids, we get rid of a chemical plant. With productivity this, though, it'll be okay, I think. Oh, That is oil. Okay. So that comes into here. And then the oil. That's the fatty acids there, right? Yes. And the oil we're going to put back into here. Maybe not the most efficient way to do anything, but hey, welcome to my life. I mean, it works, right? Just like my life. Okay. Pump that out. Okay, that holds a lot of glycerol. That's cool. I don't mind holding a lot of glycerol. I'm cool with it. I love glycerol. Big fan. What we're also going to do is go put some productivity modules in here. And speed everything up just a bit. The glycerol should be, in theory, increasing. To some degree. Arguably. And we're going to like this, and then we're going to have a red wire, which I can't help but notice we have no red wires currently, which is problematic. Fatty acids are taking a little bit longer to deal with than anything else. I don't have any red wires. Bloody hell. That's alright, you can deliver red wires to me. I am a generous god and I will accept your red wires. And then what I'd like to do is probably extend this beyond what you would expect. Okay. The important part is that this continues chugging away, getting rid of the glycerol. In fact, as it goes, I kind of want to have the glycerol there so it can leave. Mostly it's trying to deal with the fatty acids, which is really a lot that's trying to burn through. I'm going to be super honest about it. Really not going to get through it very quickly, is it? I feel like the glycerol number is increasing. I feel like the glycerol number is not increasing quite the speed that I wanted it to increase at. Yeah, that's That's going to take flipping forever to do what I need it to do. Unless... Oh. Delightfully devilish Seymour. And then we want to also do it like that. It'll burn through more of the fatty acids. Glycerol is increasing, but not at nearly a level that's acceptable. Doesn't that just give me more oil? Would give me more oil, yes, but it would also mean I'm not using as much. You're right, I'd want speed modules on that. Well, maybe. I don't think oil is something we have a problem with, right? Yeah, okay. You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. I have infinite oil supply from the fish. You are correct. I need speed modules on this, not productivity. Are correct, my dear sir. Okay, we'll go get some speed modules, shall we? Prodding the distilleries is fine, yeah, and I think probably even prodding those to 2 is not a bad idea. Alright, really, we still having problems with, No, it's actually making them now. Okay, that's cool then. No. Oh no. Why would you need those? What do we need? What do we need actually? What are those needed for? Alpol 4s. Relays? No, we don't need those. That off. That off as well. Okay, so we'll change that up. Funnily enough, I think now it's going through the oil faster. Okay. Okay, so we're going to pull those down just for, we're going to pull one down for a moment. I don't know why I did it that way. Like an infinite way I could have done that better, and I chose that way. Okay. Pull them all down now. Pull all those down. Then we... Up. Up. Okay, we're good now. We're sort of good. That's going to burn through that pretty quickly, which is good. That's more or less what I wanted. Now I would like to get more... All the copied ones the wrong way. All your copied ones around the wrong way. Maybe you don't understand the genius of this plan. Where's all the glycerol gone? Oh, it's No, wait, where has all the glycerol gone? Fudge, I know where it's all gone. It's all in the machines, and I took them away. The other row as well? What? How did I mess them both up? Fascinating. Oh, I must have... Okay. So we're gonna have to start this again. I see what's happened here. It's okay. We'll just ditch the fatty acid and then start again. Big deal. Happens all the time. We've run out of pipes, haven't we? Yep. Do this to myself. Fun part. Is there a fast way to get these pipes? Not really. It's the fatty acids, so that's what all went wrong there. Really not have any pipes on us? Yeah, we really have no pipes on us. That's fine. This is actually kind of not worth my time, I think, what I'm doing here. I feel like I'm just wasting a lot of time, but that's alright. I'm doing something, right? Right. I mean, there's some hope for the future. What the hell is that train there? The train here! Why? What did I request that you brought me? Red wires. Yes, I vaguely remember wanting those. Changed my mind on that design though, didn't I? What's fatty acids? Yeah, that's right, because they're not actually connected anymore. Derp. Now they connect. Well, they will be. Eventually. When the pipes come in, then everything will be sort of fixed. Wait, this is glycerol negative. No, it's not. It's not glycerol negative because the ratios aren't working that way, right? It's positive, my fatty acids are limiting. Okay. That's probably fine then. It just looks negative. I think it's because the numbers are higher. Actually, it's everything negative, right? Not a very fast positive. Come on, just take more. I'm going to use them anyway eventually. Now the next question is, do I make enough steam? The answer is, surprisingly enough, yes. Still not very much glycerol though, is it? Well, actually, no, it's trying to catch up at the moment. Give it a second. Let it catch up. And then you'll see the fury of the swarm. That glycerol is building up. Okay, that's actually okay. It's still not particularly fast, but I imagine they're all doing a similar thing. When they build up their maximum, it'll start pouring into here. Theoretically. We are still constructing too much fatty acids. Okay, fine. So as we just build more. Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Say so. I've heard this argument. Believe when I see it. I agree. Alright, so how are we feeling now? The glycerol numbers are going up, hopefully. These are not getting stymied. Are the glycerol numbers going up, or am I just easily tricked? Both, really, quite frankly. Who knows? By the time I get this fixed, ETH will probably never be needed again. And, implants hold 500 each, really. I don't know if they are even filling themselves up, that's the thing. Oh, that one is. Oh, wait, are we not producing enough steam now? Producing enough steam. Or are we? We're not. Enough water. Not producing enough fresh water. Oh, okay, well, that's easily fixed. Wait, that can't be right. Numbers are stupid if those were correct. Those numbers are correct, actually. Okay, so that should be producing a lot more steam, and therefore a lot more of all of this stuff. How are we going for oil? That's probably the real big question. Oddly enough, it is going down. That's kind of to be expected. We do have fish and crushed. It's not a good long-term solution. Go for power. Yeah, it's aging in a dangerous place, as usual. Aging in a dangerous place is just a very interesting phrase to use, by the way. I just want to put that out there. If you said to someone, oh, how's your day going? Oh, you know me, I'm just edging in a dangerous place. You'd be like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Like, I don't need to know about anything you're doing. And that'd be a fair thing to say to someone. Okay, but... I mean, the numbers are going up, but I mean, they're not really going up by a dramatic amount. I think that was always going to be the problem, right? Unless we, of course, start considering what we're going to do with these beacons. Start crushing fish a little bit faster. Quite frankly, this lithium is going to be a problem as well. How lithium is sometimes. How much oil do we make? 8,000 per minute? Meh. How much do we use and make? A little bit more of a difference than that, so that's fine. Well, that glycerol is actually starting to go up, which is kind of impressive. And this is why we had the red wires. The plan was... I'm going to put a pump... Oh, actually, what I'm going to do is... this... put a pump... connection... and say... glycerol over 5k... over 2k seems probably enough. And then we just go like that. Now we can store glycerol somehow. A lot of work for not a lot of gain. Yes. A station is called Carleen, but it appears to be more of a rubber station. So... I don't know what's going on there. We're just going to pretend I didn't see that and move on, I think. Seems like a good idea. So what I would like to do now is put a train, of which I have none of. It's alright, we didn't even have a fluid wagon, so what were we going to do with that anyway? Put it in here. Not like we're doing anything with it right now anyway. And we need a fluid wagon as well. Just a second, everyone. Alright. About that, I have returned. I'm going to grab some cargo wagon 1s, because apparently I need them. For some reason, for dark, dastardly works, I guess. We're going to need these for also dark, dastardly work. It's called fluid wagons. I'm going to build 5 of them. All tank 2s. You know what, this hole's 25. I don't think we're going to get much bigger than 25 anyway, let's be honest. And even if we do, it's not like it has to go far. I think 25 will be alright. And actually, this glycerol is building up. So maybe it'll be okay. Maybe this hasn't been the biggest waste of my time I've ever had in Factorio. Well, I think we all know it hasn't been. I guarantee I've done something more of a waste of time in Factorio. I think that spider stuck again. And we're going to need to fuel the train as well, but that's usually pretty easy to do. Thank you very much, train. You may leave. Okay, we're just going to go fluid wagon 1s just because it's easier. We need some batteries. We do need some batteries. We need electrolyzers. Okay. And finally, we actually need to move the stuff in here. Well, actually not finally, but close to finally. Okay, and the glycerol is just over here. Hello, glycerol! MK in there, which is probably happy to move quite a bit of it out. Yeah, move some out every now and then, that's what you want to see. How much is it putting in the train? That's the real question. 14k in the train, I mean it's not nothing. It's true, it's not nothing. Nothing is actually 0. So we could just do a drop. And it's not going to be much, admittedly, but it's going to be something. The only thing I'm worried about is how much does this actually want to consume? This consumes like 25k. Consumes 3k a minute, okay. Well, it brings enough for like 4 minutes of supply. Not nothing. Keep saying it's not nothing, I might actually believe it's not nothing. How exciting. They still need that much ECH. Oh, because that's being filled up, isn't it? Well, once that fills up, I think we'll be okay. I mean, sure, it added some more stuff. It's what we needed. It gets the explosives. Progress has been made. True, not the fastest progress in the world, but it's something. And that ECH, once it's filled up, which it's actually very close to doing, then we'll start making a lot of glycerol over there, and it'll make the whole process that we've been doing for the last 30-45 minutes a complete waste of time. Yeah, that's good. Because that's got to have 162,000, which will... Where is it? There we go. That will fill up most of that. Give it a go, eh? Occasionally makes a bit of glycerol. You know, makes 30 units of it. How exciting. Gotta love 30 units of glycerol. It's such a big number. That's not a big number at all, we all know it. No one's falling for that trick. Maybe not. Getting enough intake. I think you were getting enough intake, interesting. think it's a jam. I think that's meant to happen. It really doesn't look good, I know, but I think it's meant to happen. Mostly because that train is bloody slow. I'm going to catch that train. Why is that a level 1 train on my track? Oh, it brings processors. One of the most critical things, it just brings those incredibly slowly. Wonderful. Good job, mate. Really, really proud of you. Oh, was that the epoxy train? And that's a level 1 train as well. Oh my goodness, that's so disgusting. We can't do this. Can't just have level 1 trains going willy-nilly on our system. We've got enough problems as it is, without having slow trains going willy-nilly on our system. And I'll be honest, I don't like saying that phrase. I've said it twice now, and I almost said it a third time. I'm not saying it again. And you can't make me. We're going with epoxy. It's mostly full, okay. These pumps could probably be a bit faster, and apparently we've got a train that's out of fuel. I'll worry about that in a moment. What phrase am I not saying? I'm not saying willy-nilly again. I've said it too much, and it will not be said again. It was only said because you asked. Because I'm not going to be the guy who denies his stream saying dumb shit. Like I'm ever going to deny you guys me saying dumb shit. Okay, so the ECH is actually almost full. Fault was entirely my own. Well, I mean, isn't that always the way? It can go through 27,000 a minute, but I don't think it ever does anymore. I don't think it ever will. Again. I just don't think we've got that sort of demand anymore. Sure, there used to be a demand for such things, but not anymore. Can we go drop off some glycerol? I know it's not quite as much glycerol as we wish it was, but it'll be something, you know? The shit, it's still true. People are shit. And I don't need to tell, like, no one needs to prove that mathematically because it's already a well-known quantifiable truth. I don't actually think that's going to be enough to fill it up. You can go back in there, actually. We'll just let it fill up. It'll be fine. It won't take too long. Limestone's immediately... Oh, do I need to worry about limestone, actually, now that you mention it? How is limestone going? I think we've actually got... Do we have limestone problems? I don't think we do. Maybe we do, actually. Okay, that's fine. Plan for that. Okay. A lot of rockets ready on the pad, but I can't help but notice we got no rockets launching. It's usually a bad thing. Oxygen is... Oh, wow, you're right. In fact, it's gone 0.01 up since you posted that. How many of those are litty things? One of them is. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to load up of these drones. In fact, do we need these? No, we'll take them anyway. We've been holding your breath with anticipation. Well, I mean, I know it's oxygen, but you can probably keep breathing. Like, it's mostly good. It's mostly good air. Hey, 0.19. 19. We do a countdown? God. We've got another uranium as well, which is one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Okay, got a stupid spider. It's stupid. I like the idea that bullet test is just like, if you're holding your breath, I hope you're doing it like the way that kids doing breath holding contests do, where they occasionally do little breaths just in case, just so, because no one's watching them. But everyone sees them do it, and everyone's like, well, I saw you do that. Okay. Celebrate the milestone with a cat from the calendar. I mean, I could celebrate the milestone right now with a cat from the calendar. There's nothing stopping us. We could just do a cat. The Chrono Trigger kitty is gone. Wait, how do you lose a Chrono Trigger kitty? Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Wait, we missed a day? That's 28th. That cat's in the wrong place. I gotta say, I didn't think we were at the 28th. Guys, I got some good news for you. We're almost done with February. We're almost done with February. So, let's do a cat. Very important. We got to look at a cat today. Oh, darn it. Great cat. Yes. As always, the question is this a great cat? Yes, all cats are good cats. But is this a great cat, worthy of Cat of the Month contest? Here it is. I do this, it might be a bit more visible. I turn this light off. No, that's right, it's that light that I got to turn off, and that light's a bit more of a pain. I should get clapper lights. Doesn't work that way. Yeah, there's a cat. Terrible lighting for the cat, though. An electrician already. Yeah? I suppose I should, but that would involve calling someone. You know how terrifying telephone calls are? They're terrifying. What's the day on this cat? This is 27th of February, cat, so... yeah. There's one more cat of February, and then we go... I think it is, unless we got a cat in the wrong place. I don't think so. I think all the cats are in the right place. March. I'm looking at so many cats right now, you don't even know. Oh my goodness. What cats? Yep, so there's one cat after this one. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it myself. I'm absolutely not doing it myself. Anyway, this is regarded as a great cat with 4 votes to 1. I mean, look at my factory and think, am I going to do this safely? I want you to think about that one honestly, Dave. Look at my factory and assume that I'm going to do very similar work. You know my house is going to explode. Okay? It's 3 wires. Yeah? What's your point? You think I can't blow up a house with 3 wires? Have I seen a breaker box in the US? No. Exactly. I will hurt someone, probably myself. So no. I understand it's probably very simple for you, but I didn't exactly I'm not exactly someone who's good with their hands. You know what I mean? I'm not entirely sure what I mean. Yeah. So... And also, if I did some work with my hands and something failed, insurance would not cover that. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to do it by myself. It doesn't matter how much Dave tells me it's easy. It's just not safe. I'm not saying Dave's lying either. I just want to make this very clear. I'm sure when Dave's saying it's super easy, I'm sure it is super easy. I'm just saying I do not trust myself to do it. Okay, fine. Just sit there for a second. Like that. Hit 42 items in your belt. Congratulations. We've made a mistake here. Shoot. Ah, I need to go over there to fix it too. That's the worst part of this mistake. That's all right. But notice we don't exactly have a lot of physics boxes happening right now, and that's kind of frustrating me. Why not? Oh, you know what? I bet it's limestone. Right, with this coming through faster, we should be alright. Why is this train not leaving? Because it can't leave. Oh, it can leave, can't it? Like it's trying to leave, but it's just scared. We've got a scared train situation on our hands. What year was my house built? I don't know the exact year. If you're about to look up like a schematic or something that would show me how easy it is, I'm still not doing it. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. I'm still not doing it. I mean, I appreciate the thought and I appreciate you wanting to make the cat of the month look better, but I don't feel comfortable, quite simply. By the way, Dave, I messaged you on Discord, but I don't think you use Discord much. What was the Anno game that you were talking about that I needed to check out? And is it plagued with Ubisoft's, like, copy protection stuff? Because I think a lot of them are. 1800? Was it? Andrew's less likely to do it than I am. Good morning, Sol. Rock and stone to the bone. What a good game that is. 1404. Oh wait, 1404. Really? Hang on. I'm just gonna put that in so I can remember. Uh, 1404. OG. Ignore that message, Dave. I put it in yours because I knew that's where I'd find it. I know it was indeed a series. I'm aware of that. Too dangerous. It's just that the danger is not that I might hurt myself. The danger is I might hurt others. I'm not making Panda do it. No, I would never do that. I hurt myself in my confusion, and I'm so easily confused too. That's the problem. Okay, so by now I imagine the ECH is actually probably all sort of full up. Is it? Train doesn't look like it's coming back. Hey, we finally oversupplied our ECH. Could have done other things to stop that from being a problem now that I think about it. Whatever. Alright, Dave, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but it's not happening. Please drop. You say you killed a dreadnought by dropping a supply on its head. Nice. That's kind of funny. That's some good shit. How was this roll pick going? Actually going pretty well. Oil is a little bit short now, but that's alright. How's probes going? Not great, to be honest. Although we're at 8.08% to go, so I guess oxygen's almost done. How exciting is that? I don't know. It really depends on how excited you are by such things. But that also means that it doesn't really mean anything at all, actually. Interesting. Science kind of got stymied a bit because we had problems with explosives and glycerol, but actually, no, hang on. Rocket fuel isn't the problem. Oh, rocket fuel is the problem, but not in the way you'd expect. Rocket fuel is the problem because we don't have it coming through here. Do this, the rocket fuel will then go pick up the satellites and we'll start making satellites again. Okay, that's good news. That's good. That's good stuff. I'm happy with that. Now, we have a problem, which is we're not making physics. Now, I am not happy with this. Why are we not making physics? Sandstones isn't a problem, right? Sandstone's not a problem. Okay, that all comes down through here. Yeah, that's all good. That's what we want. Yeah. And then sand is coming through, yes. Why are we not making walls? We don't have enough concrete. What's the problem with concrete? Not enough cement. What's the problem with cement? Cement usually cements our problems. Lime. Ah, we were having a lime problem. I was wondering about that. Okay, so currently it's going at 823 per minute. But we can possibly speed that up. Possibly. Okay, so lime being a problem did cause us some issues. We are 0.06% away from finishing the oxygen milestone. Hell to the yes. Mixing some old reinforced concrete in there. That's good. That's what we really want to see, actually. Cement will sort itself out very soon. It'll cement its issues, but lime did become a problem for a little while there, but that should be fixed now. At the very least fixing. Do we need to worry about more limestone? Well, if we do, it doesn't matter. Because looks like, yeah, we need more lime there. Oh. Okay. We can do about it. Can we fill in? Oh, the rock fuel is coming in. Okay. That train's slow or something? Oh, buddy, no. We've got those trains running on train 1s, not train 3s. Oh, no. That's disgusting. You know, I love zooming into this level where all you can just see is words. That's really funny. I never really considered it too much because I'm usually like zooming in faster than that, but it's really disgusting. You gotta stay there, buddy. You're in timeout. Okay, so we're making satellites again. That'll make my science again. That'll be good. Okay. But and we'll put those old batteries as well. Okay, off you go. Get your shit together, buddy. And that should start launching all my rockets again. Which is, of course, the ideal situation. Drone launcher 2s, are these being constructed? They are. Should go help. Okay. Good to get this happening again. 0.03 to go. Then we need to probably start working on my androids again once it's kind of stable again. It will be very soon. It'll be like where horses live, very stable. I'm not proud of that one. I'm a little proud of that one. A bonus satellite there. .98. Not 0.99. Very soon it will be 99. And we're one more step closer to finishing. Oh, two of them going together. Cute. Hey, more rockets, more science. I too am a man of science. Put the satellite off. Morkite. Oh. Liquid morkite. 99.99! Is Bullet still alive? Okay. I was gonna ping his name directly. Any second now. Got a couple of the miners in there as well, which is very good. How many? Oh, oxygen complete! Oxygen is now officially included. Yay, indeed. So there are 3 more things we need to do before completing this. Which is the probes, which this is why we're launching all these ships. Copper ore, which is why we're launching all these ships. And the uranium ore, which is why we're launching all these ships. Really, everything is about launching these ships right now. Which is good, that's why we've got 3 of them. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your applause, and cows. And meows. Cows and meows. We've still got a lot of ships to launch, though. I always have a feeling that I want to stream something else while just launching these ships at some point. Stream Magic or something and just come back and check on it every now and then. God, that would be a weird stream. Launching these cheaps. Indeed. But, you know, they're going up. How long are these taking to build? Let's see. It ordinarily takes 400 crafting time. They're doing between 4 well, let's go 6.3. So 400 divided by 6.3 is about 63 seconds for the fastest one. And 86 seconds for the slowest one. Of course, you've got to remember bonus production also counts. So every, say, productivity, every 5 or so launches another ship as well. So basically you could probably divide that number by times that by 0.8 to get a more accurate number. I mean, they're launching pretty quickly. Science going at the moment? I feel like science is going currently. I feel incorrectly, because I have no physics. Something I should have worked out that I wasn't building before. Alright, so now, I suppose. Because of walls? It's definitely because of walls. We know that. You know, we've got a thing over here that just builds walls. What if we just, you know, walls? Actually, never mind. That seems like it's having problems with something else. It's having problems with the exact same thing. Of course it is. Wait, really? All of it? Seems strange. Short on. Just building wall and the chat will pay for it. That is true. Everything looks like it should be there. I mean, I'm just sort of considering, do we just build a train here, bring in a wall and just chuck them in there? Figure out what's going on wrong here though first. Nothing should be stopping them. You have like some things that are not boxed or boxed incorrectly. Yeah, that should be working. Okay, figure it out in a second. Okay, what are we missing? Gravel. We're missing gravel? That doesn't seem likely. Yeah, I think there was some non-box gravel in there. Okay. Well, it looks like it should be fine now. It looks like what was the problem? Okay. So now that's going to make more wall. And then we're going to just... What is that wall even needed for? Tanks. And no, I don't care. Tanks for that, guys. Limestone remains an issue. Oh, hey guys. Got some limestone. Do you want it? But sometimes I just need to drop off stuff here. It's been a while since I've done this. That train scared me for a moment there. Do we have train stops? We do have train stops. We also have... Okay, yeah, we can do that. Just let it take away some of the stuff. I think we're good now. We're good now, yeah. So we're going to build a stop. How much does that actually have? Is it 2? Probably a 2. They usually are 2. Oh, interesting. Wall. Wait, there's actually a bunch of stuff that wants walls. Interesting, I did not know that. Vaguely concerning. You know what, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's not in a box. And then what matters is we get it into here. Okay. Then we will, I don't know, power it up, power it up. Hold for the wall? Hold for the wall. And that should fix our physics issue. I think we've actually got enough space science right now. The problem is physics. We've got 7.8 thousand space science, which is enough to finish the science packs we were working on. That really was the problem, huh? Not ideal. Okay, and that will speed up our science packs immensely. I think every one of these is like 10 physics science packs or something silly like that. Yeah, so every one of these is 50 physics. Which, you know, once we're speeding that up, which we're doing right now, it'll be pretty incredible. That's good. That's good stuff. shouldn't complain about such goodness in your life. You can if you want. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do, but you shouldn't complain about such goodness. Good stuff. All that capacity built in, held up by some loose gravel on a belt. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So 170, that's... I mean, it's almost 1,000, right? Physics is kind of the biggest pain point, I think. Funnily enough, the biggest pain point isn't space, because I've kind of accounted for a lot of that. More copper, that's exciting. How many uraniums do I need to launch? 12. Got another one on me. Yeah, because I kind of counted on space science being a problem, I think I built more space science, and that kind of stopped being a problem. Physics, I never really accounted for physics properly. And to be honest, I'm still not sure I have. It's making 112 per minute, so 550 or so per minute. How much do we really want to go through? We're really going for it. About that. And walls should be being built now. Yeah. And they feel like it. Still being a bit slower than I would like it to be, but that's okay. I don't know, Dave, for some reason all that capacity built in, held up by some loose gravel on a belt, just makes me think of War of the Worlds. You know, the walkers, such incredible technology, defeated by a simple cold. Which, that bothers me still. I guess spoilers for War of the Worlds. Sorry. But how did they know? How did they know that's why it all happened? I don't know. You know? I don't have a clue. Making shit up. Getting this smart. They ain't smart. They've got biplanes. They don't even have biplanes. They aren't smart. They don't even have biplanes. Level of intelligence. No biplanes. Biplanes. There's a very clear line between the two. Humanity is smarter than animals. Why we have biplanes? And heteroplanes and homoplanes. Like planes with 2 wings. Like, I suggest you look at your family pet and just say to it, "You're not smart. You haven't built a biplane." Like, your cat or dog or fish or whatever animal you have, just be like, "Got a point." That's what I was gonna say. Nothing. It's not gonna say shit. You can't dispute your logic. Bird? Yeah, say to your bird, "You're not smart. You haven't built a biplane." Or were you going to say, because a bird can fly, it's smart? No, it hasn't built a biplane. That is the very clear distinction of intelligence. Ancient Romans, not smart, didn't build a biplane. It's really as simple as it gets. I don't know what you're trying to... Are we trying to do a gotcha moment? Because you haven't got it. If you've built a biplane, you were smart. Haven't built a biplane, you're stupid. Really that simple. Drinking water from lead pipe. Not smart, but then again, so is not building a biplane. It's all about the biplanes, man. Anyone tries to tell you otherwise, they are wrong. Oh, I believe the first important use of human growth was when they began to use tools. No, it's when they built a biplane. Right there. Oh, no, no, no. I don't need to build the biplane because other people built the biplane for me. Like, it's not can Steve build a biplane, it's can Steve, like, has Steve's car, like, have you built a biplane? Sometimes. Apparently Panda has built a biplane. Yeah, you can have my biplane. Sometimes Panda just builds a biplane for fun. That's her hobby. Oh, goodness. No, we don't really need that either. The Romans had someone else build the biplane just thousands of years later. Interesting idea, Dave. Does it count for someone to build a biplane for you later? No. No, you're not smart until... That's like saying, you know, a 6-year-old has a doctorate because he'll just get it later. No, if that 6-year-old cuts you open, you will die. Also, he's going to be a doctor in maths, so even when he graduates, he's still going to kill you. But that's irrelevant to the point. My point is, just because it happened later doesn't mean it's happened yet. But in the past, it counts. So today's Romans are smart because someone built a biplane. But yesteryear's Romans are not smart because they didn't have access to a biplane at any point in their history. Whereas I'm smart because a biplane has existed in my lifetime. I don't have to have built the biplane, it just needs to have existed. This might be my hottest take of all times. I mean, my truest hottest take. And you know I'm right. Even if you think I'm wrong, you know I'm right. I've never been more right in my life. Except for when that time that I had to turn right and it was very scary. I only turn left now. Oh no. I see your poll. I have voted on your poll. What? No! No! How? Okay, guys, come on. No. It does not count if someone builds a biplane for you later. No. I like how I'm the only no vote on that, by the way. What about the alien technology? Get wrecked. Well, the question is, with the technology of build pyramids, could we build more pyramids? And the answer is yes. We've built multiple pyramids. Therefore, thank you, the Egyptians were pyramid smart. But not biplane smart. Doesn't count. Well, I'm seeing a 3-to-1 vote saying yes, it counts if someone builds a biplane for you later. You're wrong. I was going to say let's agree to disagree, but no, you're simply wrong. It's just where it ends up. I'm sorry. Sorry you had to find out this way. They had a biplane in the past, so they're not dumb. The Egyptians invented the first pyramid scheme. They were like, hey, so you build a pyramid, you give it to us, and then your friends will build pyramids and they'll give them to you. People fell for that. Old Ramses ends up with a bunch of pyramids. No one gets any pyramids except Ramses. And everyone felt silly afterwards. As they should. Where's this going? You know, that might actually be needed. So now what I've decided with Kerbal Space Program, I assume they still have the planes that you can build in Kerbal Space Program. I need to build a biplane. If ever, okay, chat, if ever I'm playing a game where I can build a plane, remind me that I need to build a biplane. Okay? This is the only true way I can prove intelligence. And if there's a game where I can build a biplane, and I haven't built one, then I am stupid. But once you've built that biplane, then you're a genius. Hello, Maholic and friends and party. I've got some hot takes to you. There are two elements of human life, okay? Like, in life, there is two things. There is non-intelligence and intelligence. This is very important. And what breaches that gap? What makes someone go from non-intelligent to intelligent? Building a biplane in the past. You cannot build a biplane in the future and say you built a biplane. It does not work. No, Panda, it does not. But see, that's intelligence. You turn to your cat and say you're stupid because your kind, have not built a biplane, okay? This is my hot take and I'm sticking with it. I will die on this biplane hill. I don't know where this argument came from. What about monoplane? I don't think monoplanes count. I don't think monoplanes are real. I've never seen a monoplane in my life, so they can't be real. Biplanes, where it's at. Look, I'm an LGBT plane lifestyle. I don't mind homoplanes. They're okay. They're fine by me. I've gotten really excited by this whole situation. I apologize for my Holoc and crew for just wandering in here and going, what the f is going on? First planes had a truckload of wings. A truckload? Like, specifically a truckload of wings? That's a confusing number of wings. How many wings can you fit on a truck? 3. At least 2. Someone who was a child when the Wright brothers flew could have ridden a seat on this Concorde Supersonic. It's crazy. Truckloads of truck wings. Oh shit, we're talking about truck wings now? That's better than truck nuts. I think we can all agree on that. Okay. I'm going to relook at this poll and see that it's more in my way. Show results. Yeah, it's exactly the same. You're in the rabbit hole of truck light. You started pie light. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Why did you do this to yourself? Why would you play Pyrodons? Doomed yourself for all eternity. Okay, so with this, we will have only 2 technologies to go before we finish. Highlight seems not too bad. Got trains after 3 hours. That's decent. Now it almost seems too easy. Sometimes I wish I timed myself playing Factorio the first time and how long everything took. But I think it takes about like 20, 40 hours the first time you play Factorio, right? Is that an acceptable number of time? Would people agree with that number? Oh, 40 to 60? Yeah. I usually play Factorio fast by chaos methods. Uh, 40 hours first time, 140 hours second time. Hmm. I wonder, was I so excited that I saved a screenshot of me finishing the game? Trying to find out. Can't search. Sorry, I'll be with you in a second. I just really want to know if... Actually, no, I won't be with you for a second. In a second, I will start this research. Okay. Factorio. The place where I explode my inventory, there it is. Crash myself with a train C-block chrome. No, I don't know how long I don't know. Remember snaking an ingredient onto one empty side of the belt and taking off again an inch later? You didn't discovered buses. My favorite thing was when I had like a really long belt going with like barrels of water. It's like snaked from like over here, down here, emptied up, and then the barrels went back. I don't know if there were fluid trains at that time though, so that might have been acceptable. To a level. It might not have been 100% acceptable, but... How are we going with this? It appears that Rockefeller is doing a lot better now that ECH is... Never mind. ECH is still making me sad. Once ECH fills up, we'll be making a lot more glycerol. And then we should probably be making a lot more explosives. And that will make a lot more rocket fuel and everything will be good again. Okay. I think it's time to do what I was doing last time you guys saw me, which was bringing trains along to build parts for the Android 2. It's not exciting lifestyle, I know, but it's something we need to do. We've got the hang of threes, right? We've got the hang of threes. So we need to build 10 Android 2s. So the next part of this, I believe, would probably be building the solar panel 3s. We're going to come up here, we're going to block this off. Then we're going to go do that way. But ultimately, I believe everything's going okay right now. And so long as these are continually being made, which they are, yeah, okay. So, here's the plan. We're going to do this again. I don't like doing this, but it's very important that we do. Because what we're going to do is we're going to start bringing trains in that we can build chassis 5s. Okay? Shit. We need more leg augmentation 3s. Shit. That's annoying. Well, here we go again. Took us so long. No, I'm not the #1 smart boy right now. Okay. Large buffer chests, 2s. Well, good news. We don't need to make any of the other chassis. We just need chassis 5s. So we'll call that a win, shall we? I think we should. We'll call something a win. Yeah, we'll get the titanium plates in. Ceramic powder. I think we've got enough ceramic powder, though. We're probably fine with ceramic powder. Textiles. I'm pretty sure we don't have textiles. Carbon composite. In fact, I'm pretty sure we've got carbon composite as well. Lots of carbon composite. Don't worry about that. Productivity 3s. That's going to be a pain. We can go get those in a moment. Robot frame 4s. I have a funny feeling those are a pain to build as well. And you want a box of them. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is where it's all going to fall apart. So we need 10 boxes of these. Okay. Cool. Sure, why not? We need 10 boxes of those. Alright, Dave, take care. You get the part where his soul wins leave the body, right? Night vision goggles. Those night vision 3s we need. Oh my god. Okay, so we need 50 of those. We've got. Okay, whatever. We were never really ready for this, were we? It's alright, we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yield module 3s. Battery 2s? We've got plenty of battery 2s, right? Yeah, we've got plenty of battery 2s. And night vision 2s. See, nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. Okay. Levitation fields. I feel like we can make most of those already. Might need to bring more levitation fields in general, but yeah, we need to bring more levitation fields. Okay. That's okay. That's why you do all this work. And then everything else, aside from processor 3s, which I think we are going to need to make more of those. That's okay. That's not really a concern for what we're doing right now. So what is important now is the night vision 3s. Okay. So we need graphene. We have graphene. We need yield module 3s. Have they arrived yet? They have. Hello. We need batteries. We got batteries. I'm not even worried about batteries. There they are. We need night vision 2s. Have they arrived yet? I don't think so. They're coming. Wild Flaylin, I've been there. That's true, I have. Okay, does that give us everything we need for night vision 3s? It gives us 30 of them. How many did we need? We needed 50 of them. Ah. Okay. What are we lacking then? More night vision 2s, of course. So we've currently got 5, 30, that's 40, 45. That's 50, eventually. Levitation field. Carbon composite. Got carbon composite. How was science going, by the way? It's progressing. Okay, that's the main thing. Gotta make sure that science doesn't stop while we're stuffing about with this stuff. Transformers. We should have transformers. Oh wait, we did have more night visions. Oh. We have transformers. They are in fact more than meets the eye, I've heard. Processor 3s. Now that one's going to be a bit tricky, I think. I feel like I just heard a rocket go off and that can't be right. It's so far away. Sense 2s, battery 2s. We've still got plenty of those. Yep, not worried about that. Copper sheets. We might need more of those. I'll rephrase that. We absolutely need more of those. Okay. And ceramic powder, which I know we've got enough of as well. But still making the night vision 3s, that's fine. I'm going to let it. And then at some point we need to make these new leg augmentations. We need 40 of them. We need 40 leg augmentation 3s. Just straight up not okay. Anyway, while that's progressing, we cannot cancel this now. We've got no eternal crafting queue at the moment. That's fine. We need to probably get some more speed module 3 set up. Or 4s, in fact, that may, the number may be. I'm just going to let those craft away. We might need some more electrical prototypes. We can go grab those though. Those are easy to grab. Those are just on the belt. I don't know if those need to be boxed or not. Excuse me. Thank you, Veldek. The important thing is we need to get this done. Get some data second time. Okay. Hopefully those don't need to be, what I'm looking for. Boxed, because actually no, I've got a boxer, I can just box them that way. And they don't. Great. You say Schnondheit. Alright. You will not translate what that means? Don't worry. You won't. Google will. Beauty because you get well by yourself?
Schönheit, weil gesund wirst du von alleine.
Doesn't make any sense.
Beauty, because you will get well by yourself.
That accurate? Who knows? Well, Gosen knows, but he's not going to tell. Yeah, the good news is that we're almost done with the night vision. They're going to just explode everywhere. In a fury of vision. And that's very well, we might just make our inventory system angry in a moment. That's always fun. We have a problem with arithmetic circuits. We also have problems with speaking English, apparently, but that's, you know, my own problem. Okay, so levitation fields, how are we doing with those? We need... Can't build them on my own, I need nanofabs? Alright, if you insist. Okay. Well, we've got nanofabs, thankfully. In fact, that's exactly what we're building here. So we want, how many? We want 50 of these? We want 50 of these. So we've already got 3. Hang on, let's get this correct. This will be our limiter. So, we've got currently 5. If we put in a full stack of 50, that'll do the job. Probably. And then we'll just let it go. Actually, you know what? If we're going to be smarter about it, yield modules in there, and that'll take forever. Never mind, it was a terrible plan. Okay. We have a bunch of processor boxes and robot frame boxes. Do we have robot frame boxes? Not really. We'll get some robot frame boxes. Important thing is this is slowly progressing where we want it to be. The legs are going to be a right pain, but then again, aren't they always? And we... What the hell's happening? Why did you do that? It was a little bit of an over-exaggeration, Spider. I know why it did that. It auto-targeted... Hack natural, everyone. That lake was there when we got here. Oh, shit. Okay. We're just gonna not allow it to do that happen again. That lake was there before we got here, everyone, right? Yeah. Spiders, what fight? They're arthropods. Thank you very much. Don't forget. Yeah, alright, well, just fucking destroy them, I guess. Yeah, look, if the police come asking, I'm just saying, if the police, I'm not saying they will come asking, but if they do, you didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? Real quick question, did anyone see anything? If you saw something, please say yes. Okay, Panda's trying to get me in jail. That's expected, honestly. I don't know what I was expecting. I respect that. I respect that response. Oh, God. Okay, so this should make the robot frame boxes, which will be one step closer where we need to be. It's almost done too. No, it's not. It is no. It's okay. It's no longer a stream. It's now a lake. Da 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 da. Whoo. Check, you either say. Like I'm not going to try to say that to health, or bless you, which literally means God will heal you. I assume this is like the sneeze response, and not just a thing you say to people for no reason. Can I make these by hand? No. I don't know where anything is. Robot frame. Medium sheets, copper wire, okay. Oh, do I need to power it too? My goodness. Do all the work around here, aren't you? Die, you beast. Oh my goodness, that got nasty. Why are you calling your friends beasts? They didn't mean to sneeze, probably. Maybe they did mean to sneeze. You know what? I don't know your friends. Maybe your friends are beasts because they sneeze. We actually don't want to do it like that. We want to do it like this. And then I think we've got everything we need. I'm going to be short on levitation fields, but that's why we're working on that. C for beast, asking in the extreme. Am I a best? Definitely not a best. I don't think anyone's going to say I'm a best. I certainly wouldn't. Not after the crimes I've committed this day. Copper wires. I think we are still correct to continue assembling those. If we can continue these being crafted, I think we'll get somewhere. I don't know exactly where we'll get, but I think we'll get somewhere. Sometimes that's really a goal. Battery mining's at 11%, that's good. Vaguely concerning, but good. We are racing that clock. How are we going with the... We might actually have enough uranium now. That'd be exciting. Not enough copper though. 12. No, we need one more uranium, I think. What are we short on? Graphene, it looks like. And arithmetic circuits aren't doing great either. Yeah. Box those back up. That helped a little bit, I guess. Hopefully. As I said though, the real goal is just to keep building this stuff. Can we grab some speed modules that might actually help? I'd appreciate that. Yeah, we got lots of them. Oh, okay. Why not? Who doesn't love speed modules, right? Recovering addicts. That's my actual answer. They had a need for speed. And I'm the lawnmower. Alright. Gone too far. No, actually, have we? We had not gone in the right direction. That's actually what had happened. Hydrate? We can hydrate. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. So how are we doing with crafting these? We've got one so far. Need a few more. That should help. Okay, so once we get those done, we need 10 of those, and then we can... Productivity module boxes. Boxes! Ah, shit. Boxes. Crap, okay. That's a lot more than I was expecting. Boss has a second face. It really was. Oh god, no. So we need 10 boxes, so that would be 40, technically 60 of these. Well, we have 6. Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. That is the boss has a second phase face. There is no other word for what the expression that was. Okay, well, that's fine. We keep working then, I suppose. It'll just keep on crafting until we get there. Look, we're 1 and 6 there. That's okay. We haven't even started the legs yet, so it's okay. You know what I really loved? So, you guys have all played Hades, I assume. You know what? I don't even know if you played Hades. Can I even spoil Hades? Probably not. I don't know. I don't want to talk about a game that's really good that I want people to experience on their own. Do we need more night vision? Probably more. Yeah. That looks correct. Well, Hades isn't much of a plot twist going on. I know, it's not the plot twist that I was going to talk about. Oh, tell us about Hades? Alright then, fine, I'll talk about Hades if you're going to say so, Splee. So, you know where you fight, you're fighting Hades, and you beat him the first time, and he gets down on his knee, and then he's just like, nah, and he stands up for phase 2, and the music just becomes more badass. It's like, I always love it when the music becomes badass, but then you've got like the third stage, like when you really go really far into it, you get the third stage of Hades, and he goes down the second time, and then you get to the third time, the fucking guitar starts up, and you're like, oh! It's like so friggin' frantic, and just the guitar, like oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You know, it's like that child running away. You know, the face, not the face, not that one. The child running away. You're wearing the yellow jacket. Just such a badass moment. All right, so. With that, we've got everything we need, I think. We've actually got everything we need right now. We'll make one more, why not? It's not going to hurt anyone. So, Levitation owns, how about the power to kill a yak from 200 yards away? With mind bullets. That's telekinesis, Kyle. Do I have enough of these? Probably not. You know what? Never hurts to grab more. Okay, I think we're fine here. Why are you here? Here for... Why are you here? Kind of just say sadly in the background, I don't know. That's how my train probably feels. Why are you here, trains? Why is anything here? Like... Okay, you know what? I don't know why you're here, you can probably leave. Why do we exist? That's a question. Okay. I think we can let these trains go now. Okay, first off, chassis. So what are we actually lacking? Oh, we need to box up the ceramic powder. Okay, that's not a hard thing to do. We can box up the ceramic powder. Okay, so we're only really short on leg augmentations now. Everything, and of course the productivity module boxes. We exist because Steve created you. Oh shit, no. I am not a polite god. Do not say that it is my fault. Not go well for anyone. I am a cruel and malicious god, and you all know it. Okay. Keeping trapped in this endless playthrough. I'm trying to end it! I'm so trying to end it. You're addicted to DRG. I saw you playing it sometime today. I was just like, looked at Steam because I was looking at games to play while I was working. Sometimes a man must think about what to do in his free time. Do not judge. Anyway, probably judge. Anyways, I was looking at games. And I was like, oh man, what's Soulburn up to? He's playing some DRG. Okay, so leg augmentations. You saw me playing Midnight Suns. Not today. Although our concept of days is different. Okay, so I need... Just a moment. Gabby. Guys. Guys. What? What? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Alright, took some post pizza, chorizo, corn, onion, added pineapple. Good stuff. What do I need for probes? Alright, probes I need two things. One, I need the science to be finished. Look, let's just look at probes. Let's have probes up here so we can see it. Probes, we need reactors, which we can hand make those really easily. We need antimatter, which we've already got prepared. Got satellites, which we make really easily. Asteroid miners, which we make really easily. Nanofabricators, we've got ready already. Android 2s, that's what we're working on. Copper sheets. So if we have those, that's our probes. So it's actually... Guys! So that's what we're working on at the moment. So that's why we're doing all this work to get... I hope you're happy with all these ducks, guys. I know you are. It's a cat from the calendar. You know what? Let's look at the last cat of February from on the calendar. Okay, this is the last cat of February, which means after this we have to do cat of the month probably... when? Sometime. Probably next... How about this? We'll do cat of the month next Monday. Alright, so... Oh, go to the correct one. Okay, here's... cat's ears. Very important to get the cat's ears up there. Alright, and so for those who are not aware of what cat from the calendar means, what we want to ask is this a great cat? If it's a great cat, vote yes. If it's not a great cat, vote no. Yes, all cats are good cats. We're not after good cats, we're after a great cat. This is a great cat. Let's got his little paws down. Yeah. Here we go. Is that a great cat? You need to tell me, because I don't know. I can't be trusted. While you determine whether it's a great cat or not, I'm going to work on stuff. Let's be honest, what I'm doing here is not that exciting. Insert of threes. They're in here, are they? Yep. It's an intense cat. Show us the entire image. You've got the whole image. Where's the image is just that. Put it down a little bit so you can see a bit better. I can't move the light to a... I mean, okay, fine. You want that? You want me to move the light to a different direction? How about that? It's really scary. That's not that scary. Kind of can't. It's kind of on the ceiling. Anyway, it's regarded as a great cat with 3 votes for 1. And that is the last cat of February. Yeah, maybe we need a ceiling cat. You could be right. Alright. All hail the mighty ceiling cat. He's become an electrician cat. We need some batteries. Oh, we need to turn this off again. Turn this back on, rather. Steel gears. Steel gear. And titanium rods. Okay, so we need 4 legs per chassis, and we need doubles for each one. So we would need 40, 80, 100, 160 leg augmentation ones. Oh shit, that's not good. Okay. Well, that's what we need. It'll take a while. As related to my upload schedule, if that was the case, I think we'd still be in January. Yeah, so we need about 180 leg augmentation 2s. That's a lot. So that holds 5 each, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, wait, 10, we'll see to hold 100. We need to hold 100 and then more, as discussed. $160, so that's how much we need to hold, right? 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, yeah. We're gonna need more battery, more or motor 2s rather. Alright, well, I guess we bring in motor 2s. $25 out of 160, my goodness. And then we need to start even getting extra stuff. Then we need 80 big 2s. Oh, we need more levitation fields. Crappy crap. Fine, they can come back. We need more cogs. Let's get the steel gear wheels in now, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to have enough. We've got 30 out of 180. That's... no, 160, sorry. Still a lot more needed. Okay. Here any second now. Come on. Is this for probes? It is kind of, yeah. It's for the Android 2s. I think chassis 5 is going to be the biggest pain thing. Solar panel 3s, probably not too painful. Yeah, it's going to be a bit painful, but it's not going to be as painful as this. Dump those. We have too many of those. You know what? I don't really care. That is the one I really wanted. Come back here. It'll come back on its own. Hello. I need a bunch of you. Okay. Yeah, this is all for probes, essentially. While we're building those, maybe it's not a bad idea to... No, let's do one at a time. I think we could really foul things up if we... No, you know what? Let's try to foul things up. Because we can do that. We need filter inserters. Oh, we would have to, right? Go to 3s. Yeah, we are progressing. We're gonna need more titanium rods. We don't have any titanium rods. Okay, bring in the rods. Spoil the child. How it works, right? Bring in the rod, spoil the child. That's probably what it means. Okay, carbon composite. Got carbon composite. And then we need those. I don't think we have those at the moment. You have to have a pineapple in a can. Grill the pineapple slice and order a burger. Then put, or just slip the slice in. Hell yeah, you should. Absolutely. Never go wrong with like putting pineapple on something. Trust me, I should know as a pineapple connoisseur. How are we going with my 80 production modules? 22. Real funny thing about the number 22, it's not really 80 at all, is it? I can tell. Made a huge mistake yesterday. What did you make mistake on? Burger. What did you do? Chat is going so fast. What the heck, chat? Can't handle this. I've gone the wrong way. Got to getting Macca's. You did? It was horrible. You know, I made a good idea. I had a good idea today. I had Macca's and it was amazing. Good Macca's. I think you just have shit Macca's over there. Like, I've had people come from other countries and have Macca's here and just be like, oh my god, Macca's is good. I'm like, hell yeah, it is. Macca's is horrible? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Our Macca's is good shit. I'm very happy. Yeah, I don't actually even know how many of these we need anymore. That's alright, we'll probably figure it out along the way. Okay, so they're just crafting away. Good to see. Incentive to import cheap quality to Kiwi stand. Dude, yeah, it's probably true. You're probably right too. So instead we accidentally get good food. So dry. What? How are you guys getting such bad food? Sorry. I'm legitimately sorry this is happening to you. Let's just check that number again. So we need 4 of those, so we need 40. We need 80 of those, and that means we need 160 of those. That is correct. Halfway though. I think we've run out of items again. That's alright. This is almost the hard part. The ice cream? What, you mean the soft serve? Soft serve is alright. $1 soft serve? Look, I'm never going to complain about a soft serve. I'm not a monster. So we need 80 of these, so what we want to do is stop it here. $1 soft serve, nice. I complain about a $1 soft serve. You can, but why would you? Alright, you know what? We might be in a spot of trouble. Might be a spot of trouble we finish working with next time. We're at 18%. That's probably a good number. Is science continuing? This is actually the big thing. Science is not continuing. We have no space science currently. Oh no. We ran out of satellites. Yeah, a few things. It seems like mostly rocket fuel actually. Right, the rocket fuel will come by and then we'll be good again. I think we've got enough uranium now actually. Bad time if the best thing about your Mac burger is the lettuce. That is distressing. I won't lie, that is a distressing moment in one's life. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to come down here, we're going to grab those things, and then we're going to call it. We're going to fire them off, that way we can get a better number. We have good veggies here. I'm going to eat a chip and yum yum. Right. Such a bad joke, and I still love it. Wait, hang on. Those. Okay, so the plan is we're going to grab the uranium and copper, fire that, and then we should be good. We're going to get that up to... I wonder what percentage it'll be up to. I wonder how high that percentage gets before it sort of just gives up the ghost. Because it'll be... We'll get everything up to probes before we're done, probably. Liver is not a vegetable. That's QB's status on Discord. QB. I was playing Pokemon the other day, the newest one. Not on Pokemon Land, who? Alright, I think 4 is all the uranium we need to launch. Boxes are not a reliable source. Well, that's true. You might be right there. I'll ask her next time I see if she's a reliable source. Wouldn't lie. Hey, uranium is complete. Okay. So now we just need to get... Okay, take the uranium out. Copper. Thank you. So now we're just going to launch the copper. This is not going to finish it, by the way. And I have no aspirations that it will. Okay, so that's all the copper we're going to get. 35%. It's only going to be 15 extra percent, I just realized. What do we get up to, though? So we're at 50% for copper. 0% for probe, which we're working on. Don't you worry. We're working on it. Copper! What did I see about the asteroid mining? It's because you can recreate these like a 2-to-1. Oh, wait, we can't do that until we're finished with asteroid mining too. Okay, so that comes later. But for now, I think we're pretty happy with what we've got. Get to the copper. Are all techs required to beat the game? Thankfully not. You accidentally interviewed for a job position. You accidentally interviewed for a job. I mean, one thing turns to another, and all of a sudden you're in an interview wearing a nice shirt / suit. I mean, come on, man. I don't understand how this even happens. Oh, hey, one more copper. All right, we will do what the shirt, and then we're gonna fire this copper, do what the shirt, and then we're gonna call it. Okay. Just firing copper wherever it's available. That'll take us 55%. Once that copper lands, we're gonna do what the shirt. Oh, whoa, 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 what are you doing here? There's a small arthropod here. Okay, 87.91. There we go. So, allow me to do what the shirt. So, as we all know, it goes do. What the shirt? Get it? Maybe. Managed from another business unit. They contacted you, and you had a call, and they explained. That's funny. All right. So today's what the shirt. Well, you know you got to do it this way because you got to see the ears first. Black cat, and it's an orange cat, and then wha-bam! More cats. Look at those cats. They were just chilling out in a box. Hell yeah. That's what you want to see in a cat. 4 of them. Panda was looking at the shirt and she's like, I thought there was only 3 cats, but then I realized it was a cat not on the box. And I was like, yeah. Anyway, I love the shirt. It's another one that Panda got me because she picks the best shirts. Anyway, it's time to end the stream. Thank you everyone very much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you've enjoyed the rants about biplanes and how human technology relies on them for being intelligent. True. If you've enjoyed today and you're not following, please follow. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, do what you want. I don't care. This is the nonchalant attitude I'm going with these days. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, so thank you, Gosin. Those are the social links there. You've got youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post pods. And you've also got the Discord link where you can find me outside. 'My regular, 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 ' outside my regular streaming time. What else can I say? That's right, I stream 4 nights a week. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Uh, so on Monday, I stream Factorio. On Wednesday, I'm streaming Ori and the Blind Forest. It's first playthrough, giving it a go. I'm about midway through, I think, in one session. On Saturday, I'll be streaming Factorio. And on Sunday, I'll be streaming RimWorld, where I continue to be an absolute horrible person. No, you're not going to get me with the crickets today. You can't get me. I'm going to get through this. The crickets overwhelm my brain. I can't think of words. I'm ending the stream now. I have to. Goodbye, everyone. Yeah.